So we're joined by a friend, an accomplished producer, accomplished writer, an accomplished actor, and now, I mean, how many hyphenates can you have? But add to those hyphenates another Emmy nominee, Indie Series Awards nominations. I mean, this guy does everything. Sean Kanan's here. Hey, bud.
Sean Kanan is back. What's up, brother?
Both of you.
Thanks for having me, man. Of course, dude. Congratulations. My goodness. Look at all those numbers. So you have, obviously, you have the Studio City thing behind you. There are so many numbers. There's so many numbers.
Yeah, it's really exciting. We got nominated for 12 Independent Series Awards. Those are going to be held on Thursday, June 18th at 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm hosting. And,
wow, congrats.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of fun. And then we had the Emmys, and we were fortunate enough to get 8 nominations for the Emmys. So it's been really kind of exciting.
Yeah, Sean. So, when we talked to you last time on the podcast, we kind of went over your whole history of you've had a great career in TV and film. You've always wanted to create something for yourself.
Right.
And I know you have, and I know you've written stuff and produced stuff before, but what makes kind of Studio City different, which is obviously on Amazon Prime? It's a digital series that you produced and wrote.
I'm the writer, the creator, producer.
Yeah.
I do whatever I have to do.
Yeah. So just kind of tell us how Studio City came about.
So for anyone who hasn't seen it, Studio City is a short form digital series. There's 6 episodes in the first season. It's on Amazon Prime, and they last between 10 and 15 minutes. So, I had wanted to do this project for a very long time. It wasn't initially called Studio City. For more than a decade, I wanted to create a show within a show where I would play this guy that had always sort of lived in the B- level, the B- bubble of fame. And from the outside in, he ostensibly has a really cool, interesting job. He's a star in a TV show, but really he deals with so much of the same crap we all deal with. He has mommy issues. He's got a lousy relationship. He's got problems at work, all that stuff. So really, even though this is a show about a guy that stars in a soap opera, it's not a soap opera. And through the right series of relationships and events, I had the opportunity to make this. Specifically, I was doing a film with a guy named Timothy Woodward Jr. He's done like 15 films. I did a film called Gangsterland with him. And then later I did a film called Beyond the Law with Steven Seagal and DMX, and Tim directed that. And we got on the subject of short form digital series. And he said that was a medium that interested him, something completely different than anything he'd ever done. And I said, well, I think I might have the project for you. He said, well, if I like it, I'll make it. And true to his word, I got it to him. And like 8 weeks later, we were making Studio City.
Wow.
And the thing that's interesting about Studio City, Steve, is that you know that from working in daytime, because you're turning out so much product, it gives us the opportunity to kind of rip things right from the headlines. So it actually, in a way, soap operas are great because they can stay really current. So you remember back in the 90s, we dealt with all the AIDS storyline.
Sure.
And so I wanted to make sure that we dealt with some really pertinent social issues in Studio City. We deal with ageism. We deal with suicide, LGBTQ storyline, Me Too. The challenge comes into how do you introduce the audience to a bunch of characters they don't know,
right?
Deal with heavy issues, and do it all in a short format, like 10 to 15 minutes. That's really the challenge. And I think fortunately we were able to kind of strike that balance of doing it without like beating you over the head. Because ultimately, people want to be entertained. They don't want to be lectured to.
Sure.
So fortunately, I've got lots of smart people around me helping me, and the kids seem to like it.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the show. It first of all, I loved it. It's great. It looks fantastic, by the way, how it was shot. Everything looks great.
Production values are really high. Well done.
Production value looks amazing. And you had some help with some daytime actors also that were phenomenal. Okay, I'm just going to tell you now, Carolyn Hennessy steals the show. You're good, but she steals the show.
I'm kind of Jerry Seinfeld, like everyone around Jerry was funnier. The the central hub with all the spokes. So listen, I'm so fortunate to be surrounded by so many talented actors. Tristan and I are good friends, me and Tristan Rogers. And I said, listen, if you trust me, I'm gonna create a part for you that is not Robert Scorpio. This is something you've never played before. Yeah. And for me, it was so exciting and rewarding to see Tristan, who has been in the business, since before talkies. And, he got his first Emmy nomination on this show. It's pretty rewarding.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what Emmy nominations did you guys get for Studio City?
So we were nominated for Outstanding Show, Digital Drama. I was nominated for Outstanding Lead. Carolyn Hennessy and Patrika were both nominated for Outstanding Female Supporting Actor. Tristan for Outstanding Supporting Male Actor. Scott Turner Schofield for Outstanding Guest Star. We were also nominated for Outstanding Writing Team, which I'm really proud of that. My wife, great. Michelle, one of the writers, she just did a terrific job on this. Writer Lauren DeNormandy and Jason Antignoli, and you know what? It just all meshed. So
wow, that's really cool.
We're hoping, fingers crossed, that we're going to be going to a longer 22-minute format for season 2, an expanded season, which will probably be hopefully 10 22-minute episodes.
Awesome.
We're going to stay on Amazon, but we're going to kind of kick things up a bit.
Was that when you wrote the first season? Did you write it thinking that there would be a way to extend it, or did you write was that always in your mind, or did you just want to write a complete story set over these many episodes?
The original pilot, Bradford, was actually a 30-minute dramedy. Like I called it kind of a sit prov, and we after a lot of conversation, we decided that it would probably work better as a drama and some more emotionality. When we decided to do it as a short-form digital series, it becomes an entirely different animal.
Of course.
The beats change, the arcs and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So I have to really, give a lot of the props to our director, who was, really intricately involved in the editing process. And that editing process, I think, is what really helped us successfully, convert the show from a longer format to the short one. We wanted to give the show, within the show, a different look and feel than when we're in the outside world.
Sure.
So for music and sound design, it sort of lets now we're watching the soap opera and now we're back in the real world.
Yeah. Well, that's great, man. I'm so happy for you. You've always been a go-getter, and I recommend that people check this Studio City out. But just tell us what the Indie Series Awards.
So the Indie Series Awards, it's the 11th annual award show this year, and what they do is they highlight and celebrate digital and web-based series.
Cool.
So it's actually international. There's
wow, awesome,
missions all over the world. I'm really excited to host. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, doing my monologue from my living room as opposed to in front of a live audience.
You're gonna do kind of the traditional approach to award shows, like you're gonna have a monologue.
I'm having a monologue, brother.
All right.
Hey, man, I'm having a monologue, right?
Well,
you jumped on this. I mean, the digital and web-based world now is, it's so prolific, and gone are the days when, like, we were growing up, where you meet your family on the couch on Thursday night at 8 with some popcorn and you watch your show. Because now people want to watch what they want to watch, when they want to watch it, and they want to watch it on the devices they want to watch it. So one of the things I really do like about this short form format is that, people can watch on their iPhone and catch 2 episodes during their lunch hour while you're waiting for a bus. It's extremely digestible.
Right. And here's the only problem, because I agree with you 100%. And I love watching on demand and doing all the things that you said. And obviously we're trying to get ahead of it also. But when all the episodes of Studio City are done, I do not want to wait 1 year to see more. Okay?
I'm with you, brother.
That's what I don't like about this, because if I could watch three seasons of Ozark and then I have to wait another year, I'm upset.
And also, I don't know if this is too inside baseball, but Amazon is not producing you. We are not an Amazon show. We are seen exclusively on Amazon.
Right.
Amazon is basically like our hosting platform.
Sure.
And, we'll go out in the world and sell it elsewhere. But Amazon's such a terrific platform that people are really excited when you bring them a show that's already landed on Amazon, because it's just so accessible to everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very fortunate to have this relationship with Amazon.
It's always great to see the finished product, and congratulations and good luck with the Indie Series Awards and the Emmys. So
yeah, have fun hosting. Remind everybody when they can watch the Indie Series Awards.
The Independent Series Awards are on June 18th, which is a Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific. And Steve, I sent you that link. I'm going to try my best to entertain you. And, it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be kickback. You can watch it in your living room, have a cocktail.
Yeah. And speaking of kicking, I expect a few roundhouses and a couple kicks during the show. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, congrats, Sean. Thanks so much for
Thanks, Sean. You're awesome, dude. Congratulations.
Congratulations, man.
Hey guys, it's Stephen Bradford from General Hospital.
We have an exciting new way to get you backstage at General Hospital, on our comedy tours, and in our real lives.
Exclusive content and a lot of access. Go to stonecoldandthejackal.com and check it out.